Bonjour to Kiki. How you folk them? How you mama them doing? And welcome back to GhostMoonBayou. My name's Ghost. My name is Ghost. And today on this corner of the bayou, we'll be doing just a light little check-in. Just to see how the energies are right now. That's all we're doing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July if you celebrated, you know. Not everybody's from America. So, yeah. Let's get into this. What would you like to let us know today on this check-in? Ace of Swords. Okay. Knight of Cups reverse. Sorry if y'all hear me chewing. That's so rude. I got gum in my mouth. I'm gonna try not to chew. It's just muscle memory, automatic, you know. I don't want to be chewing all in y'all ear though. But I also don't want to spit it out. You know, like when you first get that good piece of gum, you just put it in your mouth. Yeah, you don't want to just take it in. Pause. Okay, let's see. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Dang, OCD. What do I need to know right now for that? Okay, Justice reverse. Let me get that ought to be enough. But let me clarify these for you. Before I'm getting a lot of truth, a lot of clarity. But let's clarify to be sure. If you can clarify the Ace of Swords for me, please. Okay. The Knight of Swords reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. Both of these fell out for the Ace of Swords. And clarify the Knight of Cups for me, please. It's flying out today. Ooh. Okay. Got the Eight of Swords reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Cups reverse. Sorry if my voice sounds a little dry today, y'all. I'm a little tired. I'm filming a little, recording a little later than usual. Because, I got a lot of stuff going on, but I had to get this reading done for y'all. And clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. And then the Devil in reverse. Okay, clarify the Justice. Okay. And Wands. Back of the deck energy is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm getting from this check-in is it's the energy of I knew better, or you knew better about something, or like I expected it, so I knew it was coming. Yeah, that type of energy. I knew it was coming. And so accepting what you know, what you now know, you're able to release whatever it is that isn't serving you right now. So you may have been a little like moving too quick, or you knew you were moving quick. You knew it was something that you may have wanted and you were moving too quick. If it was a relationship, you probably was too quick to try to open up communication, and you came off maybe a little overbearing. Or something happened, like you got information that let you know you shouldn't have jumped in there like that quick about it. But that realization was inevitable. And you kind of have to, like, this is one of those situations where you got to go through it to realize it. Like, you didn't know until you're in the situation. And the outcome of whatever happened put you in like a mood. Bad mood, irritated mood, frustrated mood, whatever type of mood. It was like just a mood. And you had to let that go. You had to let that energy go. Yeah, it's giving the energy of, I know that I shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't feel this way, shouldn't go about it this way, but I do it anyway. And then when things don't go to my plans, I feel some type of way, but I'm like, okay, I knew better. So it's that type of situation, like divine intervention, that type of thing. And you're like, oh, it must not be meant for me. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Well, there's a lot of release, a lot of letting something go once you realize something. You had an idea. You probably had some plans going together. You had an idea. You had a goal. Like, it was structured. You had I'm seeing like it's organized. But you kind of had to release your expectations of it. There you go. Because the expectations were not matching what the situation was. Oh, that resonates for y'all. It's like, it could be different for different situations, but what I'm getting the most is that you realize and coming to, terms with the truth that this may have not been something you needed to rush or needed to go about a certain way, and you're releasing the effects that it not happening. Like, you get disappointed sometimes in life, and you're releasing that disappointment, like you're feeling it, accepting it, acknowledging it, but then releasing it because you kind of knew from the beginning that, okay, this might not be how this is supposed to go. Okay. There was also, I'm kind of getting for some, there was somebody was dishonest. You probably had plans to do something with somebody, or you were like, is it depending on somebody, or you had I wouldn't say high expectations, but you expected something of someone, and then they did not show up for you. And then on the inside, you're like, well, I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but you put yourself out there. But now you're realizing that just because you've noted that it's not supposed to be right now doesn't mean it's not going to be ever, There's still drive. There's still a will to get it. It's back to the drawing board energy. I'm going to change my approach of how I go about this. That's pretty much what I'm getting. This was just a quick check-in, seeing how everything, just seeing the energy that we're looking at right now, what some of you are currently dealing with right now. Let me see if I can channel anything else here. I'm really getting it. Like a conversation between two people where you were like, the conversation isn't emotionally charged. It's just there are a little bit of emotions in it. You're like, I expected you to do this, or I really had my hopes up for this, and it didn't go as planned. And it may hurt, it may be a little frustrating, like, man, but you're more so leaning towards, okay, that happened. Like, shit happens. It's that energy. Shit happens. Lesson learned. On to the next step. Yeah, rebound, readjust. That type of energy. But for some of you, there was something you were trying to go about too fast. Like you were rushing it. I'm seeing like somebody, I don't know why I'm seeing somebody like in a classroom, like, you rush really fast, like you're taking notes really fast. You're just writing really fast. And then when you go so fast, like you're not really paying attention to what you're writing. And then you look back at it later. And then you realize you made some mistakes. You proofread it and you're like, I missed this. Yeah, it's that energy. There's something you missed, and your recklessness and you're moving too quick. Miss. And then due to that, it was inevitable that you see a mistake or something, an obstacle or something that stops you and say, wait a minute, I missed something. So if there's anybody doing like tests and stuff or signing paperwork, proofread, go over every single thing. Read, take your time and read what's on the paper. Okay. Now for some, I'm getting there's a love interest that didn't quite go, like you may have thought like, oh, I thought it was gonna be this. I was really feeling this person to the point where you're like really like locked in. You were like, oh, this is the person I want. This person I want, and that didn't go that way. It didn't go that way for you. I'm hearing spirit say, release that, let that go. That's not the end of the world. Some things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. Yeah, I'm hearing it's not the end of the world. Keep going. That, like, you're fine. Like, I hate to say it like that. So I'm not trying to belittle or minimize your pain or whatever you're going through. But spirit is saying that, like, compared to what's for you, this that has happened to you, it's just, like, I really don't want to say a small thing, but this is just what high spirit's saying to me. It's just a small thing that will lead to bigger and greater things. The energy I'm getting for this read, for the check-in for this week, is just like, I heard in my mind somebody saying, damn. Like, it's something you had your plans. You had something planned out. You had your hopes up for something. And life came in and said, but wait, there's more. Okay. I cannot talk today, y'all. Career-wise, for some of you, you may have had like a project or some type of business thing going, and you had your hopes up for it. You had everything planned. You're very business savvy. You're like, bop, bop, bop. You dot all the I's, cross all the T's. You got it structured. And then an unforeseen circumstance pops in and throws everything off. And you're like, frick. You're like, man, did not plan for that. But I am getting the energy that you can adjust. You can adjust accordingly. It's a bother to have to do, but you can adjust. And I'm feeling like for some of you, I'm hearing some type of partnership, a financial, like a career thing, like a money financial partnership with somebody isn't going to work out because it wasn't meant to. This person, it doesn't take things as seriously as you do. Like, you're very structured and they're about games, and it's just y'all not on the same energy level. Y'all ain't moving like each other. Like, y'all ain't on the same pace, basically. So a situation is going to happen to where y'all two can't mesh together, just mesh well in this financial situation. And it's for the good, because they will not be able to go 50-50 with you. So yeah. And then there is also a situation where somebody perceiving you as being like unfair. And it's like, it's not you being unfair, it's you keeping it real. You can't appease that person by like, you know what, I'm gonna just, I'm getting the energy, this is what you've been doing. You've been kind of lying to yourself, lying to them to try to appease, to stop conflict. And that's not gonna help. You gotta be fearless about this. You gotta go in and say, hey, like, I'm not feeling this and that. Whatever the situation is, you have to be honest. Like, you have to be brave enough and courageous enough to just keep it real about the situation with the person. Because in the end, it could backfire on you not keeping it real. Like, if you're gonna, in my book, my opinion, if you're gonna keep it, if you're gonna upset somebody anyway, with whatever decision or opinion you have, you might as well keep it real and own up to that opinion. Let it be something that you really believe in. Like if I don't like oranges, then I'm not gonna pretend to like oranges just to appease somebody else. And then later on in life, it comes back up, and then I'm telling people, oh, I don't really like oranges. And they're like, that ain't what you said before. It's a silly, like, reference to that. But it's like that. Keep it real, because in the end, later on, that's going to be important. I'm feeling that's going to be very important. Like, like when people say, don't quote me on that, you're going to be quoted on that. So keep it real and be honest. Be brave enough to be honest with whoever or whatever the situation includes. But all of this is, the overall energy I'm getting is a very diligent person, going for something. And then there's a little snug along the, did y'all hear my wrist pop? Oh, my bones. There's a little snug on the thread, on the fabric, on the flow. There's a little bump in the road that needs to be addressed. And it does that because you're moving too fast. You're speeding down this road. So boom. What do they call them things? Potholes? Yeah, boom, pothole. And you're like, damn, now I got to pull over, look at the car and all this. And then as you're looking over the car, a cop drives by. You're pulled over, though, so you don't get in trouble. He probably helps you out. I don't know. But it was meant to happen this way so that, hey, you could have got a ticket because you were speeding. You were rushing too much. It was important that you stop, reflect, and look around. Observe your surroundings. But that's all I'm getting for y'all today. Just a little short check-in. If it resonated, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so that you can, and hit the bell so that you can be updated when I upload, which is usually every Tuesday of the month. Unless it's just like, but I will let y'all know ahead of time if it's not there, but that's usually what it is. Every Tuesday I upload. So thank you for joining me today on the Bayou. I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all be blessed.